me sharing and my openness, and I had quite a few people message me directly and thanking me for sharing and either relating or learning something. Yeah, it was really encouraging.
Any more questions? Were there any more questions that came in afterwards and asked to explain something? I thought there was.
Somebody wanted more info about each, wanted to know the stories of each of our kids and how they came to us and that whole thing, but that's probably not something I would share publicly. That's their own stories and their own journeys, and they don't
can come on the podcast in 20 years.
Yeah, they don't even fully know all the details yet just because it's not all for them to know. And so if somebody is pursuing adoption or foster care, then I maybe have a bit more honest conversations that dig into that so that people can understand some more nuances. But generally, I don't just share full details of people's stories, of our kids' stories, because I think
Makes
that's
sense.
just to protect their privacy.
Yeah, makes sense. Actually, someone asked me the other day because I was thinking about doing golf YouTube is quite big and getting quite
Golf
popular.
YouTube, people talking about golf.
No, playing golf, but they're like amateurs, and then they go to all the nice courses all over the world, and they play with professionals, and it's just interesting.
Video the whole thing.
Yeah, the video of the whole thing, and it's exploded. You know, they have creator classics before PGA Tour events, where the top YouTubers go play golf on these on the actual championship golf courses, and they shoot some of them are really good. Anyway, it's pretty entertaining. But I was thinking about doing that with my sons. And doing a YouTube a channel that way, and playing 9 holes every Saturday, and then having the interactions in between and stuff. Then someone asked me, he's like, "You want your sons to be online? You want all those videos online?" I'm like, you know what?
No, you don't.
I don't really want that.
Well, and those are you're having conversation with your kids, and the purpose of you doing that with your kids is to invest in your kids and to engage and connect with them.
Yeah.
So then to put that engaging and connecting online for other people to see,
And it's also distracts you from actually engaging and connecting.
Yeah, that'd be the problem.
Right. That you're like, oh, I want to ask you this specific question to see how you're going to answer, rather than just
that's right, yeah,
caring for Malachi's heart.
But on the flip side, I do like the interactions between holes where you can teach kids stuff and learn how to talk to them about real things. I think that would be valuable though, because I think a lot of dads struggle with how to talk to their kids on just about bigger things.
Yeah, but you don't need to sacrifice You don't need to sacrifice your relationship with your kids to be able to do that.
No, but that's not the only thing I would do with them.
He's trying to justify it, and you're trying to tell him he shouldn't be doing it. So
I like it.
I would agree. Your kids, you don't need to post your kids.
We'll push back on you way more than I will.
That's good. I like that.
She's used to setting men straight, so that's a lot of practice.
Well, she has a lot of practice with you. A lot of practice. How do you set him straight if he's offside?
It depends what it is. Sometimes, I have worked on being a lot more slow to say something, and then instead have my idea more thought through of why I'm pushing back, if that makes sense.
You want to tell me what really happened?
Slow to speak.
She sends me to my room, tells me I'm going to get a spanking.
Love it. Yeah.
And
then what?
That's it.
This is a different wife, I think. You go to a different house.
I'm pretty bipolar. I could end up all over the place. Anyways, I digress.
Marie's
pretty gracious. Really,
I
gracious.
try and be very if he says something and I just want to react because it triggers me in some way. I've worked on being better at pulling it back. I mean, why am I the other day he was talking about moving.
Moving really sets her off.
And so why is this upsetting to me? And or what is the rub for me? And then what's the solution? Is the solution not moving? Or is the solution, okay, we can only move if we're going to...
Be careful what you all say. Just a word of advice. Careful how you say it. You're allowed to say it.
Have a house.
Yeah.
That has enough bedrooms for all of our kids. We're not going to move to a rental with 3 bedrooms when we have 6 kids. The kids can hardly function now with enough bedrooms. And we're not just going to like put our house for sale and do showings endlessly just like to see. Like there's just certain things that I'm like, okay, I have to, maybe I'm not fully against it, but I got to make sure, or I got to be reassured that he's thinking about all the things in it, not just like, this would be fun.
Marie likes moving too. Yeah, you do.
I like it.
We both like it less than we used to.
It threatens security. It threatens security.
It does, but
the security feeling. I'm not saying it's not healthy. The security feeling.
But people think that
Gary's not serious, and you might be in a new house next month.
People think that they are secure.
I am serious.
Like, people think that their house matters way more than it does.
Or than it should.
Yeah. Like,
and that's not just an owned house that's nice. That's literally anywhere they live.
Yeah,
like,
we have lived in, we're in our, like, 13th house. 13th, 12th? Somewhere. Anyway, and we've done well everywhere that we've lived. We've always made things work.
We've lived in tiny houses.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely learned that with the last couple of years. Like, I've never been in a happier spot in my marriage and in my home, and it hasn't been like I don't have my property anymore and don't own property and so again. So it's, I definitely think it's a state of mind.
You get that. You get that. But a lot of people don't, right?
And there's a lot, like, moving is not as, it's only as stressful as you make it be. Like, there's, I don't know, I guess you do get better at it as you,
what about for the kids though, isn't it?
Well, it would be upsetting to the kids for sure. Like, it would be upsetting to them for sure.
It would really depend where we're going to, and if we made the decision together and it was communicated well. Like, I think.
Yeah.
Either way, you got triggered.
But we're just careful. Yeah.
She did get triggered.
But so it's just a thing that it's something in our relationship where I have to be like, I need to, before I just say absolutely not, do not even talk about it, I have to, like, pull it back to myself and be
wait till the marriage meeting, cool down.
Well, just be like,
wait that long, unfortunately. No,
but I'm like, what's the problem to me? And then, like, okay, and then he was talking about it and the kids were around. I'm like, can you not talk about this now? Because then it's going to upset them and they don't need to be upset unnecessarily, right? So just to pull it back and adjust a little bit. But I think there's wisdom in, like, evaluating yourself and just actually figuring it out. It doesn't mean that the other person doesn't need to do something different, but just, like, clarity on why what they're doing upsets you is more helpful than saying, like, don't say that. Like, it's like
most of us are reacting most of the times in a relationship, including myself. Where
listen,
it's just like,
listen.
Yeah, it's hard to listen. Then, like,
somebody asking.
Yeah, somebody on the in the show notes said to me, was criticizing me, like, oh yeah, I don't know if you can't remember exactly. Basically, Gary just listens so he can respond.
Oh, okay.
And, like, for those of you that are listening, Marie's raising her eyebrows, and that's sad, but that's definitely something.
Very effective sales.
Very effective sales. Well,
I think you've gotten a lot better.
I still am really bad. If I had to, I would admit that.
Well, but when you're
what are you talking about? Bad at what? Not sharing your opinion?
No, not listening well.
Oh.
Like, just, like, waiting to talk.
Waiting for the person to shut up so I can share what I want to say, right? Like, that's disturbing.
And encapsulating.
Yeah. Like, we were talking about something last night, and Gary, like, interrupted my thought to tell me when the Team Canada hockey games are.
Well,
and,
that
like,
was different. I mean,
it was a total, like, you were clearly not hearing what I was talking about.
I just felt like it was time to move on from what you were talking about.
Well, this is why I need, like, a note. I carry a note, like, when I work, I always have a notepad with me because I got so much shit flying through my brain.
And you just quickly jot it down and then circle back to it later.
Otherwise, I lose my concentration. So
yeah. Anyways, the moving thing is, I think moving is extremely healthy, and obviously you don't need to move just for the sake of moving.
So you're into me going to Florida?
No, I would think it's more for people that have built their security and comfort around the house they live in, and they have everything in the proper place, and they have lots and lots of stuff, because most of us have too much stuff. Yeah. And when you move, you get rid of stuff, or you're one of those weird people and you take all the boxes from one basement and move it to the next one. But us, I mean, we just get Bibles permissions.
Yeah, we've never had as much stuff as we have in this house
right now, because we've been here 5 years.
Yeah,
it's a long time.
Yeah, I know. There's always stuff going to the thrift store, so
yeah, a lot of stuff coming in too.
Okay, we got a mailbag question.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that episode and were blessed by it, would you be willing to support the show? That would help a lot in creating more content, improving the quality of the content, putting the production value, getting more guests on, and me being able to spend more time and energy towards it. So if you're interested in doing that, you can click up here and it'll take you to a support page. But you can also subscribe to the podcast by clicking over here and doing that. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.